Wu Yong's request to fight instantly fired up the atmosphere at the training grounds. Around the drill yard, the soldiers began whispering and chatting in excitement. Vice General Wu is a renowned expert in our army. His skills are unmatched. He's taken countless lives on the battlefield. It's been a long time since I last saw him in action, a young soldier said with admiration all over his face. Exactly. Vice General Wu has fought through countless battles. His strength is terrifying. If he's stepping in, that Mr. Rhys is going to have a rough time. An older soldier agreed. After witnessing the earlier battle, they were well aware that Dustin's strength was nothing to scoff at. After all, he had effortlessly defeated 5 elite soldiers. But in their eyes, no matter how strong Dustin was, there was no way he could be a match for Vice General Wu. As a martial arts grandmaster, Wu Yong's cultivation, physique, and combat experience far surpassed that of the average martial expert. The prince had once recruited a few grandmasters and even sparred with them himself. But in the end, they were all defeated by Wu Yong, so today, this Mr. Rhys would likely be no exception. What's wrong? Don't tell me Mr. Rhys is hesitating? Wu Yong stood tall and imposing in the center of the drill yard, his hair fluttering despite the absence of wind, exuding an overwhelming aura that caused the very air to tremble. Dustin glanced at Third Prince Julius beside him. Seeing the latter only smile without a word, he finally nodded and said, Since General Wu is so eager, I'll entertain you with a few moves. Good. Very straightforward. Wu Yong smiled, then gestured with one hand. You can choose any weapon you like here in the drill yard, Mr. Rhys. And if nothing here suits you, we still have plenty of divine weapons in the armory. No need. It's just a friendly spar. No need for weapons. Dustin shook his head. All right, then let's go with fists. Wu Yong slowly rolled his shoulders, his joints cracking like thunder. Dustin's display of strength earlier had shown him this man was no ordinary opponent. It had been a long time since he met someone worthy. Today, he was going to enjoy himself. Old Wu, be careful. Don't underestimate him. Zhang, he whispered, relax. I know my limits. Mr. Rhys, please. Wu Yong smiled confidently, his gaze fixed on Dustin, fighting spirit surging. After you. Dustin replied with a gesture of invitation. Here I come. Wu Yong didn't hold back. With a loud shout, he charged forward like a hurricane, leaving deep footprints in the ground with every step. In a flash, he was in front of Dustin, his right fist blasting forward like a cannonball aimed straight at Dustin's chest. The punch carried terrifying power, strong enough to destroy a tank if it connected. Dustin remained calm. With a slight shift of his body, he effortlessly dodged the strike. At the same time, his left hand shot out like a sword, piercing toward Wu Yong's ribs. Wu Yong reacted quickly. He instantly pulled back his right fist and twisted his body to avoid the strike. Then, he stepped forward with his left foot, spun his body, and swept out with his left leg like an iron rod, targeting Dustin's lower body. Seeing this, Dustin tapped the ground lightly with his toes and leapt into the air, effortlessly avoiding the sweeping kick. While midair, Dustin twisted his body and struck out with a lightning-fast right kick aimed at Wu Yong's head. Wu Yong quickly raised both arms to shield his head. Bang! Dustin's kick struck Wu Yong's arms with a heavy thud. Wu Yong felt an immense force slam into him, sending him stumbling back several steps, arms going numb from the impact. He frowned but had no time to be surprised. He launched a counterattack immediately. His fists moved in a blur, striking out like a violent storm toward Dustin. Each punch carried immense power, creating thunderous explosions in the air. But Dustin moved lightly, his body weaving back and forth with a mysterious footwork that allowed him to dodge every strike effortlessly. No matter how wildly Wu Yong attacked, Dustin remained calm and composed. Occasionally, when he did strike back, Wu Yong would be forced to retreat several steps. The intensity of the fight left the watching soldiers wide-eyed and speechless. They hadn't expected such a fierce clash. They originally thought Wu Yong would crush Dustin easily. But now, it seemed Dustin's strength was far beyond what they had imagined. Brother Rhys, don't hold back. Let them see your real strength. Third Prince Julius suddenly spoke up after watching for a while. Others might not know, but he was fully aware that Dustin hadn't been fighting seriously. Maybe it was out of consideration for him, or maybe Dustin didn't want to embarrass Wu Yong too much. Whatever the reason, he had clearly been suppressing his power, focusing on defense and evasion, barely launching any serious attacks. Otherwise, with Dustin's strength as an ultimate grandmaster, Wu Yong wouldn't even last 10 moves against him. There would be no back and forth like this. Mr. Rhys! Come on, show me how strong you really are! Wu Yong shouted between strikes, clearly annoyed. He was frustrated that Dustin kept dodging, making the fight feel meaningless. Alright, then I won't hold back. Dustin smiled faintly. Then, in a blur, he punched forward like a meteor crashing to earth, fast, fierce, and unstoppable. Wu Yong's pupils shrank. Instinctively, he raised his arms to block. Boom! A deafening explosion rang out. Wu Yong's guard shattered instantly, both arms flung aside as the overwhelming force sent him flying several meters before crashing to the ground, blood streaming from his mouth and nose. His face was full of shock and fear.
And just can't accept it. This can't be the end yet. You promised to never leave, and now you're gone. Can't believe I can feel the world slipping away as you slowly fade from my everyday. You promised forever a love without end, but now I'm left broken, struggling to mend. I thought we were so tied, destined for a lifetime, love with no end, love with no end. Staying in my imagination, memorizing the past time, the secrets, the love, the care. Now they're echoes in the air. I still see your face in every place, feel your warmth, your gentle grace. But now there's just an empty space, and I'm lost in this endless chase. Keeping you in my heart, a piece of you I'll never